A Bogleheads 2-fund portfolio is a simpler implementation of the popular Bogleheads 4-fund portfolio that is globally diversified in stocks and bonds. Here we'll look at its components and the best ETFs to use for it. So what is the Bogleheads 2-fund portfolio? Again, the Bogleheads 2-fund portfolio is just a simpler version of the popular Bogleheads 4-fund portfolio that holds global stocks and global bonds, which is just the Bogleheads 3-fund portfolio plus international bonds. A 2-fund version of a Boglehead strategy is the least popular of these three portfolios, so I'm not going to spend time here going over the benefits of things like indexing and global diversification. If you've landed here, you probably already know those things. If not, go watch my video on the Bogleheads 3-fund portfolio first and then come back here. The point of this video is just to show how a Bogleheads 2-fund portfolio is the simplest, most agnostic implementation of global indexing for stocks and bonds outside of a target date fund, and it can be implemented with low-cost Vanguard funds. As such, it makes a nice choice for Boglehead purists and minimalists. This is more important than it may seem at first glance, as simplicity in portfolios is extremely valuable psychologically and its benefits are often overlooked. I'm also not going to go over different asset allocations between stocks and bonds. Remember that there's no set prescription for asset allocation by Boglehead model portfolios, and investors are encouraged to choose their own based on their personal goals, time horizon, and risk tolerance. I've got a separate video covering asset allocation here. As such, keeping with the theme of simplicity for the discussion here, I'm going to be using what is arguably a one-size-fits-most allocation of 80-20, meaning 80% stocks and 20% bonds. Using two funds eliminates the need to choose how much money should go to the US and how much money should go to international markets for both stocks and bonds, types of bonds, and bond duration. This approach lets the market decide those allocations, assets, and effective duration based on their relative market cap weights. As such, this is again the most agnostic, hands-off way to implement this type of Boglehead strategy, which effectively saves the investor a lot of mental effort and mitigates uncertainty and the investor's own biases. Using two funds instead of four funds also simplifies rebalancing, saving the investor time as well. Thus, an 80-20 allocation for the Bogleheads 2-fund portfolio is as follows: 80% total world stock market and 20% total world bond market. We can construct the 80-20 Bogleheads 2-fund portfolio using 80% VT, the Vanguard Total World Stock ETF, and 20% BNDW, the Vanguard Total World Bond ETF. I'll include a link for this pie for M1 Finance in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, you'll almost certainly also like my thorough walkthrough of the popular Bogleheads 3-fund portfolio here. What do you think of the Bogleheads 2-fund portfolio? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.